Hello Kurumjiri and welcome to SKTV News. You're watching Primetime English News with me, Jessie. Now as usual, giving you the headlines first. Chief Minister Imphal attends funeral of late Thanlon MLA Vungzagi Imphal reaches Churachandpur and Chopper as protest continues against his visit to the district. Train protests at Kanto Sabale area called off after Indian Army facilitate de-escalation between Kuki and Meitei protesters. And organizations and local clubs under Torbung Gram Panchayat demand accountability for security lapses in Torbung areas, warn to impose indefinite economic blockade along Tidum Road. Alright, now giving you the news in detail. Chief Minister Imphal attended the last rites of late MLA Vungzagi Imphal despite strong opposition from Kuki CSOs. Several Kuki CSOs had announced a boycott of the Chief Minister after learning of his plan to attend the funeral. Following the announcement, a large number of Kuki demonstrators took to the streets early in the morning, blocking roads in Kuki inhabited areas along Tidum Road. However, the Chief Minister, accompanied by Thanga MLA T. Robindro, boarded a helicopter to Churachandpur district. Meanwhile, a large crowd, including Vungzagi Imphal family and representatives from the Zombie Council, gathered at the Churachandpur Medical College mortuary to claim the mortal remains, which had been kept there for more than 3 years. The funeral services were later held at Vungzagi Imphal residence in Dorcas Bank, Churachandpur. Chief Minister Imphal led the gathering in paying floral tributes alongside traditional ritual performances. The mortal remains of Vungzagi Imphal were ultimately cremated at the YPA cemetery in Dorcas Bank. Speaking at the service, the Chief Minister described Vungzagi Imphal as a calm, composed public leader and a close friend. He recalled that they had sat together on May 4, 2023 to discuss ways to control the violence that had broken out the previous day. The Chief Minister added that Valte remained at the meeting venue until he himself left that evening. Expressing deep regret, Imphal stated that the Thanlon MLA might have avoided the tragic incident had they stayed together, adding that he had come to pay his solemn respects. The Chief Minister also assured the grieving family that the government would extend all possible assistance to them.
He was one of my best friend. I quite again why I would say I know my manakala madima adugi incident to toy. I was really regret. Adunga sidu I maru baltegi function sida in hakta suyauge. I know lakpani I ngasi yaw pungzabase aduki matik I like pay in the kanze. Pu baltegi family I family gumbani magi tinner maru pangmiam I maru pangumbani aduna matam pumbada aina angamba I mating pangani hairakanda. The
dual agitations at Limekong and Kanto Sabal have been reportedly called off after Indian Army held negotiations with Kuki and Meitei protesters. Earlier, Meitei protesters at Kanto Sabal held protest against a blockade imposed by Kuki protesters to school children from attending classes at Kendra Vidyalaya Limekong. The demonstration was triggered by the failure of high-ranking officials from the racial division to guarantee uninterrupted school attendance despite their assurance during a community meeting yesterday with Meitei and Naga representatives. Angry demonstrators stormed the army checkpoint near Limekong Chingmang around 7:30 a.m. and attempted to block military vehicles. This led to a physical scuffle during which the army allegedly assaulted several women protesters. Speaking to reporters, demonstrator Laisham Tampa strongly condemned Kuki women for blocking school transport inside the ex-servicemen colony since early morning. She revealed that the protests intensified after racial division officials refused to escort the school vehicles, contrary to their previous assurance to secure safe and obstruction-free transit. Tampa demanded that the Kuki demonstrators move their protests from Imphal West District to Kampupit District, while calling on authorities to deploy adequate security to ensure the immediate safety and free movement of the students. Later, a team of protesters from Kanto Sabal met with officers of Indian Army, and in the meeting, Indian Army officers appealed protesters to de-escalate. However, mighty protesters had urged Indian Army to disperse the Kuki protesters at Limekong first, and later Indian Army facilitated the de-escalation on both sides and also showed proof of de-escalation through drone footage.
Akogi mitasam handar matungda mogi kuki singse tanpuke angai ki haibene adu akoina mosi haina imai beljin haina kuki singo hana tangkhatko natrigei di akoina imai beljin je lokopanga mo habiti mamang de mon sum chansel lakko jingmangi corner sida moina ki mathalam ba numisi ki irang thoi dong moina ayaba mogi policy program mo yobo male moina sigi akogi economic block na kai sina to ye thugaina bagi moina aduga kuki masaji kumda lakanda to hon ki bani adugi matungda mogi asida sumona ngaran dang kuki le beduda baitai gi yum thugairi ni shelter thugairi mo dele salidi adu bosu moi army haibda army moi khangam teuji kangai bagi to hosok to moi ka thajal be matungina koina haise adugi pesto dor project operator lao footage to yengo kuki kangai ki yengalo adu matungda akogi agitation je lusen gi harakada admaina wari asana usi poglei
Kuki nupi gayna akoigi Limekong kabam ex serviceman colony jagada dharna phamjalaga angang singse chatta yawe haina thingaga leigare date 2 July dagi moina dharna rally se hogi bane da handoko habse moi yadre ngarang sio tholaga moina risk pugani aduga hayang dagi full security ta security piraga no gi angang se manung da changma yani haina thajaba thambira me aduga ngasi ayuk se angang jing school chakane haina tholokpa matamda angang sing sio nasu pusandang amdre ngamare ngasi gi di hayang dagi yengasi hana hare lambi sida movement on the angang sisu security matik sa na piraga manung da sangan biyo na haijari.
A day after gun attack at Torbung Maning around 11:20 p.m. yesterday, several civil organizations and local clubs in Bishnupur district have warned of an indefinite economic blockade along Tidum Road. TUC, LAVA, YDO, YSDO, SYDO, YDC, ITYDO and Palgokchao Ikai Apunba Merapabi announced this during a press meet held today at Palgokchao Mamang Laikai Community Hall. Speaking on behalf of the organizations, Palgokchao Ikai Apunba Merapabi President Kaithel Lakpam Kigisana strongly condemned the attack as a barbaric act that endangers innocent civilians and spreads fear. She emphasized that this is not an isolated incident, noting that residents of Torbung and surrounding areas face continuous violence, intimidation and armed provocation. She decried the failure of the government and authorities to take decisive action despite the heavy presence of central forces and repeated public appeals, arguing that this continued inaction has emboldened anti-social elements. Demanding immediate action against the security forces stationed there for failing to prevent the attack, Kigisana issued a 24-hour ultimatum for the relevant authorities to deploy adequate security and apprehend the perpetrators. She also threatened to launch an indefinite economic blockade along Tidum Road if the relevant authorities failed to fulfill their demands within the deadline.
Hayang bagi manungda nongmai kapsal iba mari lainariba kuki narco terrorist singje pharaga makhoi mathakta action lawdaba taragadi hangchitagidi chochampurda pochai pusaliba punamak ase torbung thogjai khai tera khongchang bi torong lawbi moirang akhoi manajaraga akhoi matam kaktana blockade chatha jaragani haibase akhoi na media gi thongda haijari.
Thousands of Kuki-Zo community members staged a massive peaceful protest rally at Gamgifai in Kampopit district today, condemning an alleged systematic attempt to balkanize the hill areas through repeated attacks on their habitations. The rally, organized under the aegis of the Committee on Tribal Unity, KOTU, commenced from the Long Damday and proceeded to Gamgifai via the National Highway 2 before returning to the starting point. Protesters carried a giant banner accusing the Tangkul-led NSCNIM and Zilangrong United Friends (ZUF) of orchestrating attacks on Kuki-Zo villages. They also demanded immediate government intervention against armed groups allegedly operating in the hill districts. The protesters displayed placards reading "Clamp down on NSCNIM and ZUF, secessionist terrorists, stop balkanization of the hill country, equal justice for equal rights, and blockade on humanitarian supplies is a war crime," among others. Addressing the media on the sidelines of the rally, KOTU spokesperson NG Lun Kipken alleged that the government's policies were favoring one community over another and warned that such an approach would undermine constitutional principles and national unity. Referring to the prevailing security situation in the hill districts, Lun Kipgen alleged that the current communal tension was part of a larger design to weaken the present state government led by Chief Minister Yu Nam-Kim-Chand. He further alleged that armed Tangkhul militant groups were operating with impunity and attempting to destabilize the entire northeastern region while the authorities remained mute spectators.
We have joined and we have supported the institution by letting our 10 MLAs join the government. What baffles the Kuki-Zhou community is that how is it possible that the government of India could give a free hand to some Tangkhul armed militants, NS and IM, a leeway? Isn't it the government in agreement of ceasefire with this organization? If so, why is it this armed militants running rampant, destabilizing the entire Northeast? And it is also reminded to the Honorable Chief Minister Y. Kim Chan.
Western Command Naga Village Guard NVG has strongly condemned the arson attack at Sempat Naga Village in None district, which was reportedly carried out by Kuki terrorists yesterday. In a press note issued today, NVG maintained that Naga people have exhibited patience in the face of repeated provocations and despite the brutal murder of 6 Naga men. NVG further warned that burning of Sempat Naga Village was another act of aggression, while demanding immediate arrest and prosecution of all individuals involved in arson incident at Sempat Naga Village. NVG also called for abrogation of suspension of operations pact with Kuki militant groups, citing violation of ground rules. It also demanded the government to declare KNFP and affiliated groups as terrorist organizations. Further, NVG also demanded the removal of Deputy Chief Minister Nemcha Kipgen, citing familiar links to KNFP chief. NVG also demanded restoration of security protection for all Naga villages and compensation and rehabilitation for affected families, along with eviction of illegal villages established on protected and government's land. Union Home Minister Amit Shah will hold a meeting in New Delhi today to review the security situation in Manipur. The meeting will be attended by Manipur Security Advisor Kuldeep Singh and State Director General of Police Mukesh Singh, Director General of Military Operations and DGs of Assam Rifles, Central Reserve Police Force and BSF. Union Home Minister Amit Shah had last reviewed the security situation on March 20, and he is likely to discuss the emerging pockets of violence and take a stock of the adherence of ground rules by Kuki and Meitei insurgent groups in peace talks with the government. The recovery of looted police weapons and other armory, along with the fresh influx of refugees from Myanmar, is also likely to be discussed in the meeting. Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla today chaired the advisory committee meeting of Jawaharlal Nehru Manipur Dance Academy (JNMDA) at Conference Hall of Lok Bhavan. In the meeting, attendees observed 1 minute silence as a mark of respect to eminent gurus including Ratan Thiam, Kumantim Prakash Singh, Professor Antombi Singh, Kitrimayum Thorani Sabi Devi, etc., who passed away during the year 2025 to 26. Agendas related to development of JNMDA were discussed during the meeting, which was attended by Secretary Sangeet Natak Academy Raju Das, General Council Member of Sangeet Natak Academy Sanjay Kumar Chaudhary, gurus and officials of JNMDA. Later, Chairman of Sangeet Natak Academy, New Delhi, Dr. Sandhya Puricha, also called on Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla at Lok Bhavan. Banned group KCPP-WG-MC Unification has rejected social media claims allegedly circulated by Assam Rifles Brigadier Commander DIG Brigadier Pratyush Kumar about a homecoming and reconciliation process scheduled for June 21. In a press release signed by its PRO Jinkeng Anba, KCPP-WG Unification called the viral social media posts a trap set by the Assam Rifles, which it labeled a deceptive security force. The outfit urged the public not to believe the statement, clarifying that the upcoming event involves individuals who were previously expelled from the group for working against their movement. The statement specifically named Laisham Ranjit alias Tamnganba of Yurembam Awang Lekai, Muhammad Mani alias Ningtamba of Paubitek Maya Lekai, Morangthe Mohen alias Pari Macha of Tera, and Oinam Somendro alias Langamba of Kairang in Bishnupur district as expelled members. The outfit alleged that these individuals were removed from the group for drug abuse, misconduct against women, and cheating. The press release dismissed the alleged Rassam Rifles claim of a homecoming process as completely false, adding that the group's central committee has no plans to participate in such an initiative. The group then warned that it would take strict action against the named individuals for damaging its image. Chairman of Adult Committee of All Manipur elected PRIs 2017, Parojam Hiramani, has drawn the attention of relevant authority to conduct Panchayat election in adherence to order issued by High Court of Manipur to hold Panchayat election by October 16 this year. Speaking in this regard at Manipur Press Club, Parojam Hiramani said the term for 5th Panchayat election has expired on October 29, 2022, but the election has been delayed for about 4 years now. While welcoming Supreme Court's endorsement of High Court of Manipur's direction to hold Panchayat election by October 16 this year, Parojam Hiramani urged relevant authority to ensure that Panchayat election is conducted in the state and to ensure the democratic rights of people are protected. Now, Chairman of Legal Aid and Legal Education Committee, Bar Council of Manipur, Advocate Koijam Madhusudon, stated that the prolonged unrest in the state stems from the government's inability to enforce law and order. He made these remarks on the sidelines of the district-level legal education program held at the All Manipuri Lady Advocates Association office within the Cherab Court complex in Imphal. The program, held on a topic, role of advocates in society and difficulties faced by lady advocates in the legal profession and its remedies, was jointly organized by the Bar Council of Manipur and the All Manipur Lady Advocates Association. The event was graced by Senior Advocate Thokjong Modhu, Retired District and Session Judge Aribam Nautaneshwari, Bar Council of Manipur Chairman Sarangthem Brajabihari, and All Manipur Lady Advocates Association President Chanabam Kiranbala. Speaking further, Advocate Madhusudon emphasized that the program aimed to explore how legal professionals can actively intervene and assist during the state's ongoing crisis. He noted that advocates must look beyond the confines of the courtroom and actively work toward ensuring a society guided by the rule of law. Madhusudon also highlighted the urgent need to address and remedy the specific systematic challenges faced by female advocates within the legal profession.
Jahi Mahumari Haitare, Chidatuiba, Payuki Tandulita Base, Saksina, Pagi Rule of Law, Singana, Select of the Gi, Tolakoni Habitam Zage, Maduna, advocates Sina, Pagi Rule of Law, Singana, Navigamata, Gassi, Role of advocates in the society, Hava, Forum Chipatuk 70. Advocates Sina, what Manunda, the Gestoba, Natabida, what Kiwang, the Karum Karamba, Pagi, Tabak Torusing Paktokan, when the rule of law here, Pagi society, not Nasan Bayagadagi, Habisi, Matang, Sidapina, so legal education program come interaction that's in Germany.
Now we shall take a short break. We'll be right back. Keep watching Sktv's News.
Baikotana Piri, Maruchik Patin Sing the Gingak Patanatana, Atopa Kanava Sing, Kudamuina Pambi Singu Marahina Satanba, Amasung Pau Pambi Singu Masahina Pokanduna, Pautok Asukimatic Laheli, Matam Sangnatin Tahande, Hanjan Hidak Season Abagi Matau Tahande, Bayerski Baikota, Low Balomi Sing the Tazabagalunana, Hena Saukat Hale, Amasung Lomi Sing the Akib Amatalahende. Bayer Council activity Pautava Singkaki Natonga Semani. Amasung Hidagasina, Napi Makal Kudimak Mangan Bangame. Sumnatangi Pohun Krabanatraga, Link Krabamatung, Numini Pani Dagina, Tarani Toyfogi Manunda season of Vigadabane. Quite Satiba, Napi Makal Kudimak Pusu, Mangan Bangame. Maramasina, Kuling Nepiki Sading Hantale, Luinana Adongi Sentok, Henget Hale. Lomi Singi the Muktadi, Bayers Council Activna, quite a Faraba Pambaidi.
Great opportunity for local operators. SKTV is expanding. Come and be a part of SKTV revolution with high-speed internet, IPTV along with OTT and other benefits. We are building stronger connections through franchising. Become a local cable operator and provide reliable information and entertainment to your neighbors. Unlock your growth with our technology and top-tier service. So if you're looking for exclusive partnership opportunities, then please call us at 700-5259-437 or 897-420-9157.
Welcome back. You're watching Sktv'S Primetime English News. Now moving on, Manipur Poultry Development Association (MPDA) General Secretary Chongtham Durvataral has urged the government to import feeds for poultry, fish and livestock. Addressing a press meet held at the Manipur Press Club in Imphal, he raised concerns that the exclusion of these feeds from goods and essential items imported into the state and the security escorts has severely impacted local farmers. He added that the supply disruption directly affects those engaged in poultry, piggery, dairy and fish farming. Durvataral noted that individuals in these occupations rely completely on imported feeds as the state cannot produce them. He then urged relevant government departments and the security forces escorting transport convoys to ensure that stranded trucks ferrying these feeds reach Imphal soon to address the grievances of the farming community.
livestock ki feed se ka hina shortage laksa padana masi atu matam da ngasi nimi ni humni manung da solution ma torogi inak na lai ba siri ba am lai ba musum lambi da lai bi se yoksala pon am dragadi manipur da livestock farming tor ba sing je farmer gi khut hing nei ngasi bi phibam kangsi sibi pom yoksala ka maroi na poultry sing gi machinja poultry feed se mon chin ba to ku dai ta na immunity ground am sum farmer sing gi yenga ga matik ta sport pi ga matam cha yon be na ba press conference to
Thoubal Forest Division and Tekjam Lamjing Banaharal Club jointly organized tree plantation drive at Tekjam Tenta and Langmaited in Thoubal district as part of the ongoing week-long 77th Van Mahotsav. In a tree plantation event which was organized under the leadership of DFO Thoubal Forest Division, Dr. Lesangtem JESSY, a team of Thoubal Range led by Range Officer Dinesh Chandra Salam, Beat Officer of Mayakay Tel Beat Office Lorimbam Samananda, Wildlife Warden Waikom Ramchandra, along with students and villagers, planted 400 saplings at Tekjam area and over 600 saplings in Tenta Langmaited area. Tecnopal Forest Division has managed to plant 58,900 saplings in Tecnopal district as part of the ongoing Van Mahotsav 2026. The District Forest Division had set a target of planting 110,000 saplings during the week-long Van Mahotsav 2026. As part of the initiative, a team led by Deputy Conservator of Forest DCF, Tecnopal Forest Division Mahamuda Begum planted 3 saplings at Saipon village and also educated villagers on the importance of forest conservation and tree plantation. Manipur police arrested 3 individuals from Churachandpur along with 2.5 kg of suspected brown sugar and rupees 31 lakh cash. According to police, the arrested persons are Zamgai Lian Tombing, aged 48, of Zion Vang, New Lamka, Niangai Jing, aged 43, of Pangjol, and Manglongshang Totak, aged 36, of Pangjol. They were arrested from their respective residences on July 2, and police also seized 196 soap cases containing suspected brown sugar weighing approximately 2.5 kg, rupees 31,43,500 in cash, a white Bolero vehicle and a cash counting machine. Nineteenth Hawaibam Nilamani Award 2026 will be conferred upon Ningombam Ranjit Meitei of Bashikong Wangkai Loman B in recognition of his outstanding contributions as an artist and stage and light designer in Manipuri theatre. Donated by the family of the late Hawaibam Nilamani, a renowned foundational figure of the Rup Mahal Theatre, the award will be presented on July 7 during the 95th anniversary celebration of the theatre's inauguration. The honor carries a cash prize of 10,000 rupees, a citation and a traditional shawl. The theatrical play titled Panglibasi Kanalo will also be staged on the same day. On sports news, Egypt, Argentina and Colombia have booked their spots in round of 16 of the ongoing FIFA World Cup 2026. In the large matches of round of 32, Egypt defeated Australia in penalty shootout and set up clash with Argentina in round of 16 on Tuesday. This was Egypt's first ever World Cup knockout victory. In another match that was played this morning, Argentina defeated Cabo Verde 3-2 in the match that continued till extra time. Lionel Messi opened the scoring for Argentina in 29th minute of the match. However, Cabo Verde's Leroy Duarte found the net and equalizer in 59th minute. The match had to be taken to extra time, where Argentina's Lisandro Martinez scored a goal, and just when Argentina thought they have sealed victory, Cabo Verde again found the equalizer through Sidney Lopez's long-range curler, but at the end, luck was in favor of Argentina as an own goal from Cabo Verde's Dini helped Argentina to move ahead to the next knockout round. In the last round of 32 match of the tournament, Colombia defeated Ghana by a single goal to reach the next round. Meanwhile, the round of 16 is set to begin from tonight as co-host Canada takes on Morocco at 10:30 p.m. tonight. And in another match, Paraguay will play France at 2:30 a.m. tomorrow. Wheelchair basketball player Iring Momritu, who has been included in the Indian team to represent the country in upcoming Commonwealth Games 3-on-3 wheelchair basketball at Scotland's Glasgow, has departed Imphal today. A player of Wheelchair Basketball Association Manipur, Iring Momritu, will take part in a training camp at Atal Bihari Vajpayee Training Centre for Disability Sports in Gwalior before leaving for Glasgow on July 21. Members of the WBAM coaches and family members gave a warm send-off at Imphal Airport today and wished her luck and success in the Commonwealth Games. Now we have the weather report. According to ICR Regional Centre Imphal, Manipur recorded a maximum temperature of 30.1 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was recorded at 23.5 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 87% in the morning and 60% in the evening. And before we end, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister Imnam Kemchan attends funeral of late Thanlon MLA Bongzagin Valde, reaches Churachandpur and Chopper as protest continues against his visit to the district. Twin protests at Kanto sa Balimakong area, Koltov after Indian Army facilitate de-escalation between Kuki and Meitei protesters. And organizations and local clubs under Torbung Gram Panchayat demand accountability for security lapses in Torbung areas, warn to impose indefinite economic blockade along Tidam Road. Now that's all we have for now. Thank you for watching SKTV News and keep watching for more news updates.